Yo, dudes, Orrin here. It's been a while, and we are live streaming Detroit Lions at Chicago Bears, third to last game of the season. So, my semester of teaching at a community college is done, and I have all this free time, so I figured, why not? And yeah, Lions are a top seed, and they're going to try to keep it that way. And they have Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles red hot on their tails. So, every game is a must-win game to get that number one seed, because if you want to get to the Super Bowl, then there's a lot of advantages to be had with being the top seed in your conference. So Dan Campbell just put in a stick of gum. He's like, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to look at the chat really here. I believe everyone should be able to comment if you want to. So all right, chat looks like it's going. So, yeah, who knows if I'll see anybody in here. So, Lions won the toss and they deferred, and the Bears are getting the ball first. The last time the Lions and Bears played was on Thanksgiving, and the Lions had a really good first half, but the Bears kind of had a comeback in the second half, but their clock management screwed up the end of the game for them enough to where they fired their head coach, Matt Eberflus. And the Bears have not played well since. I was hoping they'd play well against the Vikings last week, but that didn't happen. Williams passes it, incomplete. Brian Branch on the coverage there. Intended for Keenan Allen. I'm waiting for them to introduce the Lions starting defense, because I'm curious to see who all's on there, because as we know, Lions have a lot of injuries on defense. So I see Za'Darius Smith is there as an edge rusher. Oh, it's a pitch up the middle. As a weird-looking pitch. Williams looked like he was going to scramble to the left, and then he pitched it to somebody coming inside, and then pitched it to them, and they tried going off the middle. So, all right, here we go. Reader, Onwuzurike, Paschal, Za'Darius Smith is the D-line. Linebackers, Jack Campbell and Ben Niemann. I love Jack Campbell. I think he's doing a great job. Secondary, Terrion Arnold, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Amik Robinson, and Kindle Vildor. All right. So most of those names are familiar to me. So my question is, where is Amik Robertson playing? Is he corner, or did they move him on the outside? Oh, he's pressured. Caleb, he missed him. He's pressured again. He missed him again. He's going to the corner. He passes out of bounds, incomplete. So good job on Lions for getting pressure there. It is noted that the Bears' offensive line is not the best, and the Lions did a good job of that on Thanksgiving. So, oh, that was Iffy Melifonwu on the first pressure, and then Za'Darius Smith tried to track him down right afterwards. That's right. Ifeatu Melifonwu, Iffy is back in, and I think he's playing Sam linebacker, because they already have, Branch and Joseph with safeties, and Iffy is really good at blitzing, so why not put him at linebacker? When we drafted him, he was a cornerback. The Bears punted, by the way. 85 is the one that returned it for a little bit of yards. Who is 85? Because I know Leaf is out. Tom Kennedy. That's right. They brought up Tom Kennedy from the Nebraska squad. I remember in the spring trainings, he was thought of as Mr. Reliable. So I hope that proves to be the case down the stretch here, because we're definitely going to need him. And the Lions offense is taking the field. They're in the huddle. Goff is giving them the plays. They broke. Ready break. 1st and 10 at the 33. They hand it off to Gibbs. Takes it up the middle. Gains about 7. We don't have Montgomery either. Christian Mahogany's in at left guard, starting as a rookie. I haven't seen him yet this season. I know he's been out with an illness. So I guess Graham Glasgow is out. Goff jacks out, passes, 1st down to Jameson Williams. There's a flag thrown. I don't know why. Campbell's talking to the ref. He's like, come on, man. Jameson Williams taunting. I didn't even see what he did. I yelled at Jameson Williams in one of my shorts for what he did in the Thanksgiving game. What did he do this time? It was hard to tell if he did anything physically. He might have just said something to him. J-Mo has been playing slightly better, but Gibbs up the middle, about 5 yards. But I'm waiting for J-Mo to have another 200-yard reception type of game, to really earn NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Because he's at that stage now where he should be. He doesn't have any suspensions right now or injuries. Second and 5. Play action. Dumps off for a 1st down and more for Sam Laporta. Their bodies are always kind of sideways, so it's hard for me to see their numbers right away. But I figured it was either Sam Laporta or Brock Wright. Yeah, it looked like a check down type of play, and it worked. Campbell's yelling at J-Mo. He's shaking it up, saying, hey, come on, get in my shoulders. How many times? Yeah, you got to do that if you're Campbell. Goff passes. Wide open St. Brown. 1st down and more. Down to the 20. What's the St. Brown thing he's doing? I'm an elephant. Skip is in. May have reported as eligible. I didn't hear. Hands off to Gibbs. Goes up the middle. About 6 yards. To make up for Montgomery being gone, Gibbs is going to step up, but they also have Craig Reynolds available and Sion Vaki available, and they brought up Jefferson from the practice squad, who I didn't realize he was still on the Lions practice squad. I thought he was released a while ago or on waivers or whatever. Calling some sort of audible. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to Gibbs. Cutting to the outside. It won't quite get there. They're talking about how Mahogany is making a start. I guess Zeitler or not Zeitler, Glasgow is out. When I covered the draft, Mahogany was somebody projected to go in the second round, like one of the top linebackers, and he surprisingly fell all the way to the sixth round, and Detroit picked him up. Goff takes the snap and shotgun, processing. Oh, it looks like the pass was batted. 4th and 2. It must have been deflected because it was intended for Laporta. And in true Lions fashion, oh no, Bates is out there. They're going to settle for the field goal here. It is the Windy City, so 30-yard attempt. Kick is up and good. That's a very curious move there. Usually Campbell tends to, go for it in the fourth down situations, but I guess he's content with just getting the early field goal. He must be aware that he's playing in the Windy City, and it's things are going to be challenging, like not because of the Bears team, but because of the conditions there, wind, temperatures, and you just wanted to take the points where he can get them. Plus, it's nice to see Bates get back on track with a field goal. I know he missed one against Buffalo by a lot, and every kicker is going to have a miss like that every now and then. So, nothing to get worried about. Just listening to the commercial. I like having the box score handy up here on ESPN. So, and the team stats. I can click through any of them on ESPN's website. And it gives me a chance to check the other scores. And already Philadelphia scored a touchdown against the Commanders. So it's 7-0 Eagles in their game. That's one I'm kind of monitoring a whole lot. The Vikings don't play until later in the afternoon. They have a 3:05 Central Time game against the Seahawks. So that one will be interesting as well. And I know the Packers and Saints play on Monday Night Football, but I don't think the Packers are going to catch the Lions at this point. But they'll most likely be in the playoffs, and we might still see them there too. If it's any consolation, Packers fans, at least the San Francisco 49ers will likely not be in the playoffs this year. Just waiting for the kickoff. We have a virtual Monopoly game that I'm playing to kill some time in the meantime, which is something I did all the time while grading papers and assignments and stuff, because you got to do something to kind of distract yourself a bit. This is the Monopoly game on gamesflare.com. All right, they returned the kick back to the 30, and the Bears offense is taking the field. They're recapping the previous Bears game. Lions start off 16-0. There's a flag thrown. Swift is running it to the edge, out of bounds. Former line DeAndre Swift. I figured he'd be looking for a revenge game, one of these games, but he's barely done much. Defense, Lions, 95 neutral zone. O'Connor, come on, man. Can't afford these mistakes. First and 5 for the Bears on the 36. They run play with DJ Moore, but he gains about a couple of yards as he goes toward the sideline. Fumble! Lions got it. Za'Darius. It's Paschal. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Paschal. Turnovers. You got a fumble recovery. Good job. Yeah, Odunze botched the handoff. It looks like Caleb Williams, the way he tried to hand it off, screwed it up. That's what I like to see. Paschal has been known to have clutch plays. He had a key tackle for loss against the Chiefs game last season. And the Lions offense back onto the field. Goff dumps off to Gibbs, and he's got screens. He's first down and more. Still fighting all the way down to the 13. In the previous Bears game, Penei Sewell attempted a pass, but got sacked or tackled for loss or whatever you want to call it. That was a close interception, but interception didn't happen though. It was either an inaccuracy by Goff or Laporta ran the wrong route or something. But that was a lucky one for Detroit. That was almost a pick six. Thank God it wasn't. Tyreek Stevenson drops it. St. Brown, side pass. Got a blocker, gains a few yards there. When you get a turnover like you just did, you got to put points on the board. Catches, NFL rank for St. Brown second, receiving touchdowns third, receiving yards fourth. Yeah, St. Brown's been consistently one of the best in the league. 3rd and 6 at the 11. They give it to Gibbs. Is he in? Touchdown, Lions! Gibbs gets it through. And he's scratching his back on the Bears goalpost. Kind of like Baloo from the Jungle Book in that toward the end of that song. The call right now is a touchdown. Okay, so the call's overturned. It was down at the half. So they have half a yard to go for a touchdown. Could be an easy QB sneak. Excuse me. They hand off to Gibbs again, and looks like he was stopped short again. It'll be 3rd and goal. Oh, 2nd and goal. Hand off to Gibbs again. They stopped him again. And now it's 3rd and goal. Announcers are talking about how David Montgomery used to be the guy to do this, but now it's got to be Gibbs. We got to get into the end zone here. The Bears are fighting for their lives, but I think he's in that time. Yep, touchdown. That time he got it, and now he's repeating his touchdown dance. Rubbing his back on the Bears goalpost and Good job, Gibbs. You are a great 12th overall pick in the NFL draft. Extra point is up and good. I'm a little paranoid that I was predicting a Soldier Field game. At least one extra point is going to be missed because it's always the Windy City. But Bates is doing perfect so far. Lions are up 10-0, and I need to adjust this score. All right. Just a commercial break. Just taking a. Yeah, don't mind me while I play some online Monopoly while we wait to come back. I know nobody's in here right now, but just in case, you know. Battleship has 2 purple properties, and then it's lined up to where it might get a 3rd one. So I think I'm going to try to make a trade for one of them. That way he can't build houses on it. Oh, dog is the same with red. So I might pull a double trade here. All right, dog got that trade, so I have a red, and I'm going to trade that red to Battleship. So that way nobody has 2 of each properties and is threatening to get hotels. I like to play defensively when I play Monopoly. Try to get 1 of each if I can. If not, then keep all the colors scrambled. All right, and it worked. But we're back from commercial break. The Lions take advantage of the Pascal fumble recovery. They make the Bears pay for their mistake. Lions, it's not even the second quarter yet. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and they're up 10-0. If we're going by this rate for quarters, the Lions should win by a score of 40-0. Santa Claus is in attendance. Hey, handoff rollout for Caleb. He passes to DJ Moore. He looks like he got the first down. Yep, Amik Robertson is outside corner. Kind of have to with no Carlton Davis. First and 10 at the 40. Handoff up the middle to Swift. He goes run outside, chasing him. Gets tackled out of bounds, about 5-yard gain. A flag on the play, though. Holding offense number 2, 10-yard penalty. DJ Moore. I'm hearing rumors about DJ Moore just being checked out this season. Yeah, he held Terrion Arnold, and then he almost blocked him right into the ball carrier. Arnold just turns around and is like, oh, I can just try to reach out for you. But now the ball's at the 31. Williams under center. Dumps it off to Swift. Gains about 11 there. So 10-yard gain, actually. They're talking about AG and Ben Johnson. Williams takes a snap and shotgun. Side pass to Odunze. He gets a first down and more. The screen pass type of play. Down to the 40. Ball came out. Lions are saying they have it. Lions, another fumble recovery. Yes, get those turnovers, Lions. Everyone's saying our defense is bad because everyone's injured. Look at these we got 2 fumble recoveries today. Number 50 punched it out. Mitchell Agude. I think that's how you say his name. It looks like he was involved in a punch out. Jack Campbell was right there too. One of those guys. Let's see what the box score says. All right, doesn't look like they've updated it yet. Oh, no, they did. It looks like they're crediting it to Jack Campbell. Well, Jack Campbell recovered the fumble. This is Jack Campbell, the Northern Savage. That's probably the one soundbite he has in the interviews and in press conferences this season. Just how he loves how Dan Campbell called them the Northern Savages. But I like Jack Campbell because, like, you know, he's a really good player when he was drafted, and he's done good things as a linebacker so far. But he's a really humble dude. Like, he's got good character. Like, he'd be Superman if Superman was born and raised in Iowa as opposed to Kansas. So, like, he'll get like a key tackle, and instead of getting up and celebrating like Aiden Hutchinson will do, he'll just run to the locker room because he knows he's halftime. He did that at the game I went to last season again when it was him against the Lions against the Falcons. So, but yeah. All right. I'm going to share this live stream on my Facebook, see if I can get some relatives to come in and say hi. So don't mind me. We're on a commercial break right now. And we're back, and they're showing the Bears sideline. Caleb Williams is looking sad as usual. He's not quite like half laying on the bench like that, like he was against Minnesota. Goff passes caught by J-Mo down at the 42. That's the type of catches I'm looking for J-Mo. All right, that post is happening. Hands off to Gibbs, goes up the middle with it, and he's all the way down to the first down, like an 11 to 12-yard gain. The Lions are having no trouble moving the ball. It took him a couple of times to punch it in the touchdown toward the goal line and to red zone type of play. But other than that, Lions are doing whatever they want. And for the running, it's been all Gibbs so far. Williams in motion. Goff under center. Oh, Gibbs does a spin move and goes to the outside with it. Gains another first down to the 21. That's a 360 spin move that clearly got the other person there. Oh, it's like something you'd see out of a Madden game. I'll take it, though. That's why you associate Gibbs with the word dynamic. He's got 1,500 scrimmage yards and 15 touchdowns. Goff calling an audible, saying, "Hey, kill! Triple set!" Hands off to Gibbs again. Oh, that was Craig Reynolds, actually. He gets tackled beyond the line of scrimmage, though. Sideline reporters talking. Goff takes a snap in shotgun, passes Laporta. Laporta's been getting out of pass receptions today. Let's see how many. Well, it says he has 2 receptions. They're not saying the pass attempts. Oh, yeah, it does. 4. 4 targets for Laporta. Goff and shotgun saying kill. It's 3rd and 6 at the 17, 16 and a half. Goff takes a snap and shotgun, processing. Incomplete. Intended for Williams, batted away. It'll be 4th down. Does Dan Campbell go for it on 4th down? Oh, it was a low wounded duck for Williams, behind Williams. And Bates is back out there for another field goal attempt. This is the second 4th down the Lions have had, and this time they're doing field goals again. So it's clear what type of game Campbell was anticipating this would be. Bates, 40 yards. Kick is up, or 34, excuse me, and it's good. Easy points for Bates. The first quarter is almost over. There's like 2 seconds or so to go, but I'm just checking out the team stats. Time of possession, Detroit 10:33, Bears 4:25. That's really good. Turnovers, Chicago's given away 2 and Detroit's received 2, both from fumble recoveries. Detroit has 9 first downs while Bears have 1. Total yards, 150 Detroit, 65 Chicago. Passing yards, Detroit 99, Chicago 62. Rushing yards, Detroit 51, Chicago 3. So the Lions rushing a game for defense is doing really good. Kickoff into the end zone. Still 2 seconds. We'll get one more play out. What do you do for this last play in the first quarter if you're a Bears? Three straight games with a fumble loss. Interesting stat for the Bears. Everyone looks scrunched up as if they're anticipating a run play. Play action for Caleb. Passes caught. First down for 13. Down to around the 50. 13, I said. With that, the first quarter is over. I see 2 people in the chat here, so thank you for joining me as I watch this Lions and Bears game. This is my first live stream of this season, mainly because I took a job as an adjunct instructor at a community college, so it can be very time consuming, but the semester is over, so now I have all sorts of free time to do a lot of this. So, thank you for spending your early Sunday afternoon with me, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Christmas is almost here. I'm going to be traveling from where I live in Wisconsin to Michigan in a couple of days to go and see family that I haven't seen in quite a while since I moved out here. And I'm genuinely really excited about that. So there's lots to catch up on for sure. So, but yeah. Just on commercial break, and I sort of have a monopoly game I'm kind of playing here to kill some time. That's kind of the habit I got into when I needed to break from grading essays and whatnot. So, and I just rolled and I went to jail. It's the early stages of this Monopoly game, though. But I recently made 2 trades with people who had two of a color and were threatening to get a third. So I traded a green for a red, and then I traded that red for a purple, and I mixed up who has what. And now I'm not as worried about that because when I play Monopoly, I tend to play defensively because I know everybody's trying to race to get all of one color and get a start building houses, and I try to prevent that from happening and until like I can get what I'm content with. I know you guys came here to hear me talk about football, not Monopoly, but that's part of the randomness with me here. So I haven't been watching too much college football either. But the team that I just so happen to root for, the Oregon Ducks, have been the number one ranked team, and I know they have this new playoff thing, and the teams that didn't get the bye in the playoff thing all played in one, and it looks like Oregon's going to get Ohio State again. The battle of the O's. Williams hands it off to Swift, and he gets about 5 yards there. We're back in the football game. And there's a flag on the play. I see Nowaski, I see Pascal, I see O'Connor. Holding offense 79. Replay first down. I just finished a fruit smoothie I made for myself. I'm trying to eat healthy because I know when Christmas time comes around, there'll be all sorts of yum yums to eat. So Williams under center. Ball at the 41. Oh, no, he was shotgun. I didn't notice it. Incomplete pass. I thought Williams was a running back in the backfield there. But it's second and 20 for the Bears now. Talking about the interim head coach, like, what are you trying to prove? Do you belong with the Bears? Prove it. Prove it. So far, in my opinion, he does not. Williams takes the snap and shotgun, processing, scrambling to his right. He's in pursuit by Brian Branch. He gets rid of the ball. Incomplete, out of bounds. Intended for Roma Dunze, number 21 on the coverage. That was Amik Robertson, who's been doing a good job for the Lions every time I see him, but he had been playing slot this whole season, and he had to play outside now. He had to switch because there's no Carlton Davis anymore. Melifonwu and Onwuzurike are both on the field. They were both drafted in 2021 from Brad Holmes in his first year. It's 3rd and 20. Williamson shotgun. Quick pass to Swift toward the side. Screen. Tackled at the 50. Not going to be enough for the first down. Jack Campbell right there on the tackle. The Northern Savage. There's a lot of good players I like on this team, but I have 2 specific favorites. One for his generational talent, Penei Sewell, and the other for his character, and I think he's a genuinely good dude, a good player, Jack Campbell. I instantly fell in love with him right when he was drafted, and I was paying attention to the draft process. He did a shout out to his grandfather who passed away when he didn't have to in the middle of a draft interview, and he seemed like a genuine dude. And I actually went to a casino party where I got so drunk that I drunk ordered his uniform right when he was drafted, and I didn't remember it till the next morning. So that's how I wound up with this. I wear this jersey during the Lions home games. For the away games, I'll wear the Lions villains hoodie. Brad Holmes wore this at a press conference about the NFL draft before it was coming up, which is why I ordered this one, because Brad Holmes is another Detroit Lion who I really love to talk about. I know everyone loves to talk about Dan Campbell, and I do too. But Brad Holmes is another big reason why we are winning in the way we are. So I can't praise him enough. Like Brad Holmes is a master strategist and a master manipulator, and I love it. And he studied public relations in college and started off in public relations and football and became a scout and got to scouting director for the Rams for a while, then the GM of the Lions. And I studied PR, public relations in college too. So I kind of get the process of thinking the way he does. So if you want to figure out what Brad Holmes is doing and why, then I like to think I'm the best person on YouTube to try to understand it. But for example, like he waited until the night before the draft to give contract extensions to St. Brown and Penei Sewell because that scared the other teams into thinking, oh, crap, my offensive people are going to want contract extensions too. I better draft a contract rookie so I don't have to offensive rookies on rookie contract deals. So I don't have to worry about that, which resulted in the first 14 players or so drafted for offense, which pushed down the defensive player that Brad Holmes on far enough to where he could trade up and get him, which was Terrion Arnold. So things like that for Brad Holmes masterminding things is why I love him. Still on commercial break. My first roll for jail is coming up. I'm going to post 50 because this is still early in the game, and I still need to try to acquire as many properties as I can as trade pieces. I landed on someone else's property there, but the aggregate, like the extra time, will be helpful. And we're back. Goff is giving the huddle the play. Feel free to leave a respectful comment in the chat if you'd like. I know there's 2 people in here watching, so talk about the Lions offense, how they're like ranked 1 or 2 and a lot of stuff. They have the ball at the 7-yard line, their own 7. There could be a safety, but not likely. Hand off to Gibbs, goes around to the side, breaks the couple tackles, runs out of bounds, close to the first down. Yep, he got it. I thought he was going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage, but he zipped through there in classic Sonic formation or classic Sonic fashion. It's 1st and 10 at the 17. Goff steps back to pass. He's going deep with it. Jameson Williams catches it, and he's running. Touchdown. That's the JMO I've been looking for this season. Hail Mary. Woo! That's why we traded 3 draft picks to move up to draft JMO. He beats 2 defenders in the secondary and catches it. He almost had a similar play last week against Buffalo, but it fell right through his hands. It was like a Willie Mays style. He chest bumps Goff. They're pumped up. How many yards was that pass? At least 90, 80, 90. I hear Jared Goff chants in the stands. "82-yard touchdown. 82 yards. That's what I like to see. And today, JMO has 3 receptions for 104 yards. I got to update the score. One of the things I'm really bad at with live streams is remembering to update the quarters and the scores and stuff. But I think I got it now. Also, Emmanuel Mosley's active for this game. I haven't seen much of him yet, but I'm sure I will at some point. What number is Mosley? Because he'd be a good fill-in for Carlton Davis too. Like, he's somebody we've had for a couple of years, but he's always injured. But okay, Emmanuel Mosley wears number 4. So look out for number 4 for Emmanuel Mosley if he does anything. Oh, we got an option for one of these properties. I'm just going to run the bidding high to make them expensive for them and then try to drop out as the closest I can. Williams talking to St. Brown, still being happy. Love it, love it. Kickoff is happening. The wide receivers coach, Antoine Randall L, was like sprinting around the sideline and being happy. He's like, yeah. Oh, I won the bid for the purple at 229. That's all right. I could probably trade and get a hotel for it. But anyways, back to this game. Handoff to Swift. Bounces around to the edge. He gets met by Amik Robertson there. Okay, they're doing a game break for Eagles and Commanders. Saquon Barkley runs for a touchdown. It's 21-7, but Jalen Hurts is out of the game for a concussion, and Kenny Pickett is in. So interesting situation to monitor there. 2nd and 8, Williams under center. Play action. He's going deep. DJ Moore nowhere near it. Incomplete. If anything, the Lions defender was closer to it. Showing the NFC playoff picture. Lions still on top, of course. They get the tiebreaker over Philadelphia because the Lions have a better record in the NFC conference, as well as the tiebreaker over Minnesota because they won head-to-head earlier this season. Williams passes again up the middle. Caught for a first down, but there's a flag for Odunze with Brian Branch on the coverage. The announcers think it's coming back, but I haven't heard officials say anything yet. Hands to the face defense on Zadarius Smith. Decline. Zadarius Smith, come on, man. Even if this is second string players, we have to be disciplined, Cut down on the penalties. I had a recent video coming out where I talked about my expectations for the Lions defense at this point. I should have said penalties as one of them, but I didn't. There was 4 of them. I'll say what they are after this next play. What was that snap? What is going on now? It was like a botched snap. It kind of to snap infraction. I kind of want to see what happened here. What, did it just like nick off of your knee or something when it went through your legs and snapped? Now Williams is under center. And fake handoff, rolling around, passes back to Swift, screens, knocks out of bounds right before the first down by Melifonwu. So the 4 expectations for the Lions defense I had were 1, stopping the run. And last I checked, they were doing a good job of that. They only allowed 3 rushing yards by the end of the first quarter. 2, if they get in a red zone situations, to convert half of them to field goal attempts. Swift off the middle, he gets the first down and more. The third one was turnovers, whether that be getting interceptions or fumble recoveries, punching the ball out. And the Lions have 2 fumble recoveries so far in this game, so that's good. And then the fourth one, I'm drawing a blank on what the fourth one was. They're going to run this play, and I'll try to remember it after that. Handoff to Swift again. Gains a few yards in that one, taken down by Jack Campbell. First half offense. Oh, it's a graphic about the Bears offense being bad in the first half, but better in the second half. Williams takes a snap and shotgun, passes, caught, first down to number 80, Johnson. Yeah, I still can't remember it right now. Third and 6 for the Bears. They're at the 34. They give it to Rashawn Johnson. He falls short of the first down. Rashawn Johnson was a really good fullback, running back type. Who I've monitored in the draft. It's 4th and 3. It looks like they're going to go for it. Yep. They're trying to copy Dan Campbell's style of play. Bring it on. Williams takes a snap and shotgun. Processing, passes. He caught. Odunze caught it. It's a first down. Ryan Branch was on the coverage there, but Odunze looked like he had him beat by a couple of feet. There's an injury, though. Bears injury. Oh, clutch plays was the fourth one. Get clutch plays. Like, if the game is down to the wire and you really need the defense to do something clutch, then do something clutch to help win the game. And I used Aiden Hutchinson knocking the ball out of Fields' hand last season, or Darnell Wright's, or getting past Darnell Wright or whatever, and then the ball rolling out of the end zone. Like, that was a clutch play. Or Malafanu getting a game-sealing interception, or Kirby Joseph against Aaron Rodgers. Like, clutch plays was the fourth one. I'm glad I looked that up. So, because those are the people who tend to get the game balls. Get back to my game of Monopoly. My turn to roll. I have 2 purples. Oh, I just landed on B&O Railroad. I will gladly take it. With railroads, I like to use them as trade chips in the early part of the game, but then later, if I'm doing well, then I'll try to collect them because they're really good money makers to get all 4 of them. So, but right now, I have 2 purples, and I want to trade for that third one and be the first one to build houses and hotels. So, and with the computer algorithm, they like railroads too. So might just trade the railroad for it. I'm playing as Top Hat, and there it's Braxton Jones, offensive lineman, who's injured. It looks like they're getting the cart for him. It looks like one of those severe injuries, kind of. Full team looks like they're revolving around him. Similar to yesterday's situation with Tank Dell. I was Christmas shopping in the mall, and I was in this sports store, and on the TV, I looked up and saw what happened. I thought at first that it was CJ Stroud that had the injuries. Like, oh no, that's bad. And I got back home and I realized it was actually Tank Dell. All right, railroad for the final purple. Will you take it? Yes, you took the trade. I have all 3 purples, but I only have $425 to build houses with. But I don't need to right now because no one's near my purple, so I'll end my turn. But yeah, there's a severe injury on the field for the Bears right now, so we're respectfully on commercial break again. My goal usually when playing Monopoly, like I tend to divide the board in half diagonally, like from the go square to the free space square. I'll imagine a diagonal line going through there. And then the jail side has the cheaper properties, the 2 brown or dark purple ones, the light blues, the purples, and the oranges. That's the half of the board I like to try to take control of first, and then leave the bigger properties for other people to try to fight over because they're too expensive to try to build on properties anyway and to purchase. So, and then I'll try to build with either orange or purple with a combination of the light blues, the Mediterraneans, and whatever. And the Bears guy is being carted off. He's conscious. He's pointing at people, thumbs up, and then maybe a combination of railroads. So, but I got step 1 with the purples there. I just rolled and I got in the jail again. So I won't be getting the passcode 200 to help build properties. So I think I'm going to have to mortgage the rest of the properties I have, which in this case I just have 1 orange. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to build as many houses as I can afford while leaving myself around $150 to make it around the board. Well, we're back to football. They pitched it to Swift on the left side. He gets tackled, gains about 4 yards there by Joseph and Robertson. All right, I got 115 left there, but I'll put that on pause. Caleb Williams has 300 straight pass attempts without an interception. That doesn't seem right because he hasn't played well enough for that, but I guess good for him. It's a record for rookies, and there's penalty markers before the snap. False start on the Bears, maybe? But he's been sacked 58 times this season, most in the NFL. Although I don't think the Lions have a sack yet in this game. Dumps off RPO play to Odunze or DJ Moore, and he gets a first down. The Bears are moving the ball, and I think they're in red zone territory. So, what did I say, Lions defense? Convert this situation into a field goal. If your defense has to step up anywhere, it's red zone defense. It's first and goal right now. Ball at the 5-yard line. Williams and shotgun, running back on his right, now walking to his left. That's Swift. Fake handoff. Passes out of bounds over the end zone, incomplete. So that's a good step one there. Yeah, Kirby Joseph kind of zoned backing up into the spot where he thought there might be an interception. But fortunately for Williams, he threw it out of bounds and was smart. Second and goal. Ball on the 5. Handoff to Swift. He's down at the 1. The half. Third and goal, and they're at the half. Half of a yard away from a touchdown from the end zone. Kirby Joseph and Jack Campbell were there for the stop. Red zone. Third and goal. Williams rolls out to the left. Passes. Caught. Touchdown, Cole Kmet. He does his signature baseball swing celebration. The Bears score a touchdown. All right, so the next time the Lions red zone defense is there, then convert that to a field goal. That way it will be half. Well, the Bears got their crap together for that drive. In honor of that injury, I suppose. Lions still lead 20-7. There's 6:31 to go in the second quarter. Eagles are still winning 21-7, and they're in the second quarter still. So, come on, Commanders! I'm rooting for you. You always play the Eagles tough, and I always like that about you. Oh, boys! At some point, Dog has 2 green properties now, and he's threatening to. Nope, he passed the third one. But I don't have any big pieces of trade to break that up. So, but Dog does have 2 of the smallest ones, the Browns, the Mediterraneans, and Baltic Avenue, and now he's building houses on that one. That does not make me happy because that could easily steal your Pasco 200. Something I like to try to do, but in hindsight, I probably should have traded for that first one before I had a chance to. But I did not expect Dog to get there and do that quickly. Just gotta hope that my opponents land on my new hotel places on purple. Oh, dang it! I rolled doubles. I didn't want to get out that soon, but oh well. You have been elected chairman of the board. Pay each player $50, so that's another 150 I have to give up. I'm in the negative 35. What do I have to mortgage? Electric company. Yeah, I will gladly mortgage electric company to avoid that situation. Chicago Bears, first point scored in first half since week 12. And it happened against the Lions. I'm not going to complain too much because the Lions have given up only 7 points in this first half so far. So glass half full, but this glass is nearly full. I haven't heard any chance or signs about the Bears getting Ben Johnson as their head coach, but whoa, some sort of trick play there. But it's a screen pass to Gibbs, gains 8 yards there. Anyways, to finish my point, if Ben Johnson winds up being the head coach of the Bears, then he has DeAndre Swift there, who is familiar with Ben Johnson and vice versa. Although you got to be honest, DeAndre Swift is not necessarily the most reliable running back because he got injured consistently with us. But he'll have games where he's like completely electric, though. Goff hands off to Gibbs again. He gets the first down. But I'm glad that the Lions have Gibbs now because look at how much success we've had. It's first and 10, ball at the 45. Goff under center. Gibbs in the backfield. Play action. Up the middle. Gibbs is there and catches it. Runs toward the right, gets the first down, and more goes out of bounds with it. See, these are the Alvin Kamara type of plays I was expecting for Gibbs eventually, like to just kind of do a run route, like in sort of the middle there, and then Goff short pass to him. Nice play, I think. He'll get you those all-purpose yards. Goff under center. Play action. Jumps off to Gibbs again and gets a close to the first down out of bounds. Wait a minute. That's not Jahmyr Gibbs. That's Jefferson, brought up from the practice squad. Number 28. Okay, 26 and 28 look very similar when watching it. So, but yeah, Jefferson was there as a check down. But that was another first down. It's glad to see Jefferson back. I remember when he scored a touchdown against the Eagles years ago. Goff killed play under center. Kill. Gibbs is back in right now, though, and he gets the ball, goes up the middle of the game's about 6 yards. I know Jefferson's been an asset for the Lions practice squad with helping him out, so much so that a couple of years ago they gave him a bonus and stuff like that. So I thought I heard somewhere that he was released on waivers or whatever, but I guess he must have cleared waivers and came back. But I'm glad that he's still back. Gibbs gets the ball again, gets tripped up, gets about 3 yards there or 4. I guess the Lions are trying to run down the clock, trying to keep the possession of time. It's 3rd and 3. The announcers are saying what I'm saying. Get the time of possession going. They give it to Gibbs again. Gains only a couple yards there. It'll be short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 3. Game seconds, second ahead of the play clock. The offense is coming back on the field. I'm guessing they're trying to get them to jump off sides. 8 on the play clock. 7, 6, 5, 4. And they got them to take the bait. The Bears jumped off sides, it looked like. The Bears take the bait. I think. Yep. The Bears take the bait. It'll be a first down. Austin Booker. He was somebody I said avoid in the draft, I think. But he's only good for like special teams because he's lanky and he can help block field goals and stuff. Woo! 2-minute warning. Lions are just trying to eat up clock in this half. And the Lions get the ball first in the second half because they deferred. All right, back to this game on Monopoly. All right. I only have one house on the property Battleship just landed on, but I'll take the $50. Also noticing Shu has 2 of the 3 orange properties, and I have the 3rd one, so I'm not going to make any trades with him to let him have those 3 unless he's like super broke on money. So I'll have that neutralized. Shu just bought the last one there. He has 2 out of 3 light blues, and Battleship has the 3rd one, so might be important to monitor that. Neither one of them landed on my purples yet. And I just rolled doubles. So I'll have to roll again. 11. And I just landed on Park Place, but I can't afford it, so I have to put it up for auction. No one else owns Boardwalk, so I'm not worried about anybody else getting it. Let's let them run up the price. Shu and Battleship. And Battleship wins the auction for $525. And that takes his money down to 435. So that was the best I could do in that situation. Let's hope for some short rolls from these guys so they can still land on my purples with houses. I'm almost at pass go, but I got to worry about the dogs, Mediterranean and Baltic Avenue with hotels. Dog just landed on one of my one houses with giving me $50. Oh, we're back. Goff rolls out, passes to JMO. He gets a first down, and it'll be first and goal. Yeah, they were late with that commercial getting it back. They threw me off there. It's first and goal. Minute 53 to go. Goff under center. Gibbs in the backfield. JMO in motion. Now going back. Handoff. Nowhere to go. He's stuffed on that one. Montez Sweat stuffed him there. Now it's just saying Mahogany's doing a nice job on the left side. Yeah, it is curious. A lot of the runs have been on the left side. They hand it off again. And he gets stuffed again. Now it's third and goal. The Bears D-line is mad about jumping off sides, and they're retaliating by run stuffing those last two times, I guess. .104 left to go in the half. It's third and goal. Goff and shotgun. Two back-to-back running plays. No one in the backfield, so you knew it was a pass. St. Brown. It looks like he fought his way in for a touchdown. Touchdown, St. Brown. I couldn't see what was happening, but then I saw him come out the other end of that. Players all around, and then St. Brown, touchdown. Quick pass to the left. Everybody was lined up. Tim Patrick with a key block. Skip was there blocking somebody too. It's like kind of a maze that he had to navigate through, and he did. There we go, Lions. There we go. Extra point is up and good. Doing a quick commercial break. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. What was that celebration? They were like juggling their testes or whatever. They're showing all of St. Brown's touchdown celebrations. Oh, crap. I just landed on the property right after to go with a hotel, Mediterranean, but I only had to spend 250. But that's why I hate that. Like it takes away your Pasco 200 you could use for hotels if somebody else has hotels right there. It cripples you throughout. I don't want to use the word cripple, but like you get my point. Rashawn Johnson's in for the Bears and not Swift. Oh, pass is batted from Caleb Williams. It was incomplete. Reader must have got in there. Right now, they're doing an auction for a railroad. I can't afford it, so Williams takes the snap. Oh, pass caught, first down and more. Down to the 45. They're trying to get in the field goal range. One timeout remaining for the Bears as they call their second timeout. First and 10. Williams and shotgun. Takes the snap. Passes. Caught. Keenan Allen. He's going to get away. Touchdown for the Bears. That's my not impressed look from that Olympic gymnast or whoever. Keenan Allen had a really good game against the Lions when he played for the Chargers last year. I bet that's a reason why the Bears wanted to bring him in because they wanted players. In fact, a lot of the rival NFC North teams, they brought in players who did good against the Lions the previous year, and they wanted the best chance. That's why I think Josh Jacobs is on the Packers because he had a really good drive against the Lions with the Raiders, and they wanted to emulate that success. So Lions lead by 13 points again. Bears just need 2 touchdowns to take the lead on us if we do nothing. I haven't seen too much wind in this game, though, so the extra points and field goal kicks have been fine. Lions are going to return this one. Get to the 34. They're talking about Ben Johnson going to the Bears. Goff takes a snap meanwhile. Deep pass down the middle, incomplete. Second and 10. Goff and shotgun. Bunch of people lined up on the left side. Jump off over the middle to not enough for a first down. I couldn't tell who that. Oh, that's Vaki. Sion Vaki's in the game. Lions take a timeout. Sion Vaki, what's his number? $33 is Sion Vaki's number. Number 33. 20 seconds to go in the half. Play clock is at 17 and counting. Goff takes a snap and shotgun. Dumps it off to Viaki on the right side. Gets a first down and more, down to the 46. There you go, Sion Vaki. They're showing highlights of Gibbs throughout this first half, so he's doing. But yeah, Gibbs is doing as good as ever. Goff and shotgun. Bunch of people lined up on the left side. Takes a snap. Pass down the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Laporta. Is Goff and Laporta like on the same page entirely, or did Laporta just get hung up in his route by a defender? Seven seconds. Goff takes a snap. Quick pass. St. Brown catches it. It's down to 1 second. Final timeout. Called by the Lions. Bates is heading out to the field. They're going to end the half on a field goal attempt. $58 yards. This will be his longest one. Or no. They're saying his longest one was 58 in Houston. They're pointing out they made a 64 one in the UFL last year. This one's going to be 60 yards. Let's see what he's got. 60-yard attempt from Jake Bates in the windy city of Chicago. Now there's flags. Something about the ball. False start offense 49. The long snapper fiddling with the football. Now it's a 65-yard attempt. All right, let's do it. 1 yard short of the Justin Tucker record, but the kick is up. It's no good. Wide right. Yeah, that was a lot to ask for with that one. But we are at halftime. Yeah, that was a lot to ask for Bates, especially right after that penalty there. All right. Halftime. Let's check out some of these halftime stats. I'm going to start with team stats. I'll be trying to check my stream in case I get raided. I'm open to raids today if anybody's wondering. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Although the person I suspect who would raid me doesn't appear to be live streaming right now because they live streamed a bunch last night. So good for them with that. Commanders got a touchdown, so they're at halftime with 21-14. Philadelphia is still winning. So hang on. Lions first downs have 18 first downs, while Chicago has 9. Total yards: Detroit 332, Chicago 225. Time of possession: Detroit 17-28, Bears 12-32. So we're still winning the possession time of possession game, and we're still winning the turnover game because we still have the 2 fumble recoveries. Passing: Detroit 254, Chicago 198. Rushing: Detroit 78, Chicago 27. So Chicago's not getting that run game up and running, which is a good sign for us at Detroit. And then let's look at some individual stats. Goff is 16 for 21 with 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Caleb Williams is 13 out of 21, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Gibbs, 17 carries for 79 yards and 1 touchdown run. DeAndre Swift, 6 carries for 22 yards. Receiving: Jameson Williams, 4 receptions, 118 yards with 1 touchdown. He had that 82-yard bomb earlier. St. Brown also has 4 receptions for 44 yards and 1 touchdown reception. Jahmyr Gibbs actually has 3 receptions for 40 yards. So that's good there too. Sam Laporta has been targeted 5 times, but he only has 2 receptions for 22 yards. Thought that was worth checking out there. Keenan Allen for the Bears, 2 receptions, 66 yards, 1 touchdown. DJ Moore, 4 receptions for 51 yards. And Rome Odunze, 3 receptions for 47 yards. And Cole Kmet has 1 reception for 1 yard touchdown. Amik Robinson for Detroit has 2 pass deflections. Josh Paschal has 1 QB hit. The Lions have not sacked Caleb Williams yet in this game, and they did a lot of that in the last game. So pass rush has got to do whatever it has to do. I know they're missing Ali McNeil and a bunch of others, but, but the story's been the Lions offense and doing what it does. So Brian Branch has 5 solo tackles. Jack Campbell has 2 solo tackles, about 4 total. And Campbell has 1 pass deflection as well. DJ Reader has a pass deflection as well, too. Kevin Byard of the Bears has 1 tackle for loss. Chris Williams has one QB hit. And yeah, that's about as relevant as those get. So no raids, no problem. I still have the other two people in. So the two people who are in, thank you for spending your time with me. Hopefully, I'm being entertaining or informative as best I can, but I'm just trying to be my casual self as I try to do this live stream. So, first time I've done it in a while. So, like I was saying before, I was teaching this semester and the semester's over. So, now I get the time to do this stuff again. So, plus, I thought I needed to shake things up from my usual routine of posting one post game short talking about my thoughts on the Lions because I did it that way because the Lions kept winning. And then they lost to the Bills while I did that. And I was like, okay, trying to change things up. So I added an extra video that came out Friday morning, and I'm doing this live stream. And I'll probably do a YouTube short after this game again. And then, yeah. And meanwhile, while while the game's not on, I have a virtual game of Monopoly going on another tab here that's I've kind of doing as a side thing. It's my turn. I'm visiting jail. I rolled doubles. I rolled an 8. Now I'm rolling a 5. Okay. I don't have much money to build, nor do I have much properties to make trades, although those trades would not be very relevant right now. Biggest threat is Dog, who has hotels at Baltic Avenue and Mediterranean Avenue. So I got to find a way to neutralize him by maybe taking away some of his other properties or trying to trade them away or doing something with it. And Dog also landed in jail with me as well. So, and Dog is a threat to get the last green, and he has the other 2 greens. So, but the one that has the most money right now is Shu, and he just landed on Boardwalk. He's going to try to make a trade for Park Place, and it gets rejected. So, thankfully, that's good there. Hmm. I don't see any other way around this. I think I'm going to have to trade my utility for some cash. Yeah, I figured they rejected. I have it mortgaged, and I tried to trade it away for $299. Maybe the circumstances will change. We'll see. They're showing an ad for a show called Animal Control, which looks like it has decorated army people in it. And it's the guy who used to star in Community. I forgot his name right now. He's the main animal control person, I guess. His name escapes me at the moment, but I know of him. Oh, I landed on the empty green, but I don't have the money to. I guess I have to do the option. Shoot, that's going to leave a chance for Dog to get it, and I don't want him to get it, and I can't do anything about it. I don't have any other properties to mortgage right now, and I don't want to sell my houses, so I'll have to put my faith in Shu or whoever, because you got the money to get it. The dog is going to mortgage the rest of his properties to, which is good. No, you let dog have it. Now he's got all the greens. But fortunately, he only has $117 left, so he can't do much building there anyway. Dang it! I hate it when those situations happen to me. And then I land on boardwalk, so there's a good chance I can pass go include 200 without landing on either hotel on Baltic and Mediterranean or the income tax. And that will help me to be able to start building. Still at halftime, they're showing shots of the city of Chicago. I went there on a tour almost a decade ago from now and toured the city and had some good times doing it. I went to a party at the Navy Pier. A fun fact: I did not know the dress code was supposed to be everybody wearing suits and stuff, and I just showed up in jeans and flannel, and I felt like an idiot. Good times, good times. All right, I passed go while collecting 200 without landing on any of those. I landed on chance, and it says take a trip to the reading road. If you pass go, collect 200. So I'll pass go and collect 200 again. And this railroad is only owned by Shu, and he only owns one, so I only have to spend 25 or 50 or whatever it said. And now I can do some building. All right. One of my purples has 3 houses, the other has 2. My goal usually is to get up to 3 houses per because that's like the ratio for house building. Like that's the biggest increases from 2 houses to 3 houses for like the price, and then it's the best return on value, if that makes sense. I'm just going to update the score on the chat. 27-14. I suppose I should check some of the other scores. The Jets are leading the Rams 9-6 with 125 to go in the third quarter. I find that very surprising that the Rams have not scored that much in that game. This one's still at halftime. The Eagles and Commanders still 21-14. Falcons lead Giants 24-7. Oh, interesting. Penix must be having a really good game. I got to check out the stats with this. Michael Penix Jr., 9 for 16, 110 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay, so maybe it's not as good as I had thought, but it's Bijan Robinson who looks like he stepped up. 14 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Okay. Yeah, whatever the Falcons can do to get out of their funk, I'm all for it. The Panthers are beating the Cardinals 23-17. Cincinnati's beating Cleveland 17-6. The Colts are destroying the Titans 31-7. And that's all we have score updates for right now. And meanwhile, our kickoff is happening. The Bears just kicked off the Lions. Tom Kennedy catches it. He's bringing it out to the 20. Or no, it's Vaki returning it. Dang, I thought it was supposed to be Tom Kennedy. We're underway in the third quarter, though. Announcers are talking, yep, key difference between this game and the last game. Detroit's got the run game going, whereas they couldn't against Buffalo. Buffalo's front seven was ready to stop our establishing the run early on. That's part of in my opinion, why they lost. Goff passes to JMO, who's running around the side, getting their first down and more, goes out of bounds with it. Like he did a nuts jackknife where he like kind of ran, skirted the first down yellow line until he got it, and then was able to break away and go out of bounds. So Gibbs had a decent block on there too. Sweat was trying to jump in front of his face, and he juked him out. Goff under center, 1st and 10, ball at the 46. Hand off to Gibbs. Gains about 5. Sideline reporters updating us on head coach and stuff. He says offense is playing their brand, and he loves the defensive turnovers, but there's things to clean up. Goff and shotgun, 85 in motion, hands off to Gibbs. He gets a first down to the 41. Who's number 85? Is that Tom Kennedy? Yeah, Tom Kennedy was in the game there as a receiver. Dang, I thought Kennedy was brought up for punch returning purposes or whatever. Play action for Goff. Dumps off to Craig Reynolds. Gains about 4 yards there. A hard-fought 4 yards. Getting chippy with Johnson of the Bears, number 1. Late flag. Who are they going to pin this on? Defense number 1. Jalen Johnson, take that, buddy. That's what you get. Oh, he like shoved his helmet after he tackled him. So that's why there was the chippiness. He also batted away the ball as Reynolds tried to flip it to the ref. Goff under center. Oh, 2 people tripped at Goff and caught. Touchdown, Laporta. Okay, a lot just happened there. Like Goff looked like he was about to stumble and fall. The running back in the backfield tripped, and then he just jumps back and chucks it up to Laporta, who gets a touchdown pass. Yeah, Gibbs kind of stumbled, but Laporta was open and he beat his guy and he got the touchdown. So I'm glad for Laporta. I know he's been steadily having a touchdown here and there. He was targeted a lot, but he didn't get a lot of completions. But now he's got something good here. Extra point is up and good. (34-13) Lions. We score on our opening drive of the third quarter. Oh, the thing I always forget to do. I love this commercial. Progressive. It's only one nest. There'll be other wasps. Yep, no one rated me at halftime, but I didn't expect anybody to. The One of the life lessons that you learn: the raids always come whenever you're least expecting them to come, except if you're eating a cheeseburger. Okay, where am I at? Find it on my own purples. Just kind of waiting for action to happen. Yeah, my strategy at this point is just to keep trying to make money, keep trying to build my houses until I get up to 4 houses, and then not build hotels. That way, I can invoke the housing shortage to cripple. I don't want to keep using the word cripple, but like neutralize my opponent's attempts to try to build on houses. So, but it's not like anybody else is building houses right now. The only other person on there has hotels. So I'm just trying to stay alive without running out of money until I can get the money. Kickoff is starting to happen. Look at Goff wearing that super large coat. Getting talking to Hendon Hooker, getting high fives from everybody. Most 300-yard games: Patrick Mahomes 47, Jared Goff 41, Dan Marino, Matt Ryan tied for 41. Williams under center, 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Lions are in a 4-3 front seven formation. Handoff to Swift. He's got nowhere to go. Eaten up by Levi Onwuzurike and a few others. Levi Onwuzurike, I think, could have been on track to be better than Ali McNeil, but he had a back injury in his second year, which sidelined him for the entire second season. And like he just really stunted his growth, unfortunately. But he's doing enough to be productive this season for us. Talking about Goff being an MVP candidate. 1st and 2nd in a lot of the quarterback categories. Williams drops back, passes, complete for a 1st down. Down to the 46 to DJ Moore. Yeah, in my opinion, Josh Allen's going to win MVP. But Saquon Barkley's in the race. Lamar Jackson is. The Ravens beat the Steelers last night. So I think their records are tied now. So I don't know who gets first place in the AFC North right now. I'd have to check that. Handoff to get Swift, gets about a couple yards. Second and 9. Williams under center. Running back in the backfield. Play action. Dumps off to 15. There's a flag thrown. Taken out by Campbell. What is the flag? Must have been a offsides or something. The Northern Savage. Offsides offense, 13. Keenan Allen. Tar Heel. Williams takes a snap and shotgun. Processing. Oh, gets rid of the ball, goes out of bounds. So he was about to be sacked. Maybe the Lions pass rush will get better. Now, Levi was there. Levi's slow to get up, though. Third and 14. Williams takes a snap. Oh, getting pressured. He escapes it. He's going to try to run for it. And he falls short of the first down. It was one of those Patrick Mahomes scrambling type of plays. Williams hasn't done much scrambling in this game, so I'm hesitant to say the Lions have done a good job of containing him, but, like, I don't know. Well, they prevented the first down that time, so. But it's 4th and 1 now, and the Bears are going for it on Detroit's 45, excuse me. Williams takes a snap and shotgun, processing passes. It's caught by Rome Odunze. Down to the 15-yard line. I didn't see that one coming, I'll be honest. Here's another red zone opportunity, Detroit. So the first time you allowed a touchdown, this one, just bring it to a field goal attempt. Red zone defense. This is what I'm prioritizing for what the Lions should be good at. Just only allow a field goal. Quick pass to the side to DJ Moore. He gets tackled at the line, like 1 yard gain. Iffy looks like he was involved in that play. When's the last time we've seen the Lions defense get an interception? There wasn't one against Buffalo. The week before, it might have been against Green Bay in that Thursday night game. I can't remember right now. I think Kirby Joseph had one. But let's get another one here. Hand off to Swift. He's going around the edge. He gets tackled in the backfield. Nice tackle for loss by 21. Amik Robertson darts out out of nowhere and gets his legs. 1 yard loss there. Nice play. That's a clutch play I'm talking about. $7-11 to go in the third quarter. Go get a free slushie. Third and 11. Ball on the 16. Williams takes a snap. A lot of people around him. He's scrambling, getting away. And he gets tackled down at the 11. Jack Campbell on the tackle. Turner was there, number 47. Why are the Bears fans booing? Fourth and 6. 30-yard field goal attempt. Hey, there we go. You succeeded in what I was telling you guys to do. Red zone, converted to field goal attempt. Half of the times. This is the second time. First time touchdown. This one's a field goal attempt. I'm not clapping because the Bears got 3 points. I'm clapping because the Lions defense did what I wanted them to. So that's my goal for them. On half of their red zone opportunities, convert half of them to field goal attempts. Because that's realistically what we're going to have to do to win going forward. No pressure, no pressure. Yeah, the Bears scored another touchdown earlier, but that was not a red zone situation. Getting back to the Monopoly game. VHS. Receive $25 consultancy fee. Sure. Kind of have to be a little conservative right now until I get people leaning on my purples and I get the Pasco without going on income tax or the hotels on the purple browns or violets, whatever you want to call them. On this virtual game, they're brown, but I know on regular board games they're violet. The McDonald's commercials make me want fast food a little bit. I've been trying to do a liquid diet and trying to eat super healthy these last couple of days because I know I'm gonna be feasting in a few days at Christmas parties and stuff. Sweet. I landed right on go, so I didn't have to do that. Not likely I'll get short rolls and land on the other ones, so I think I'm confident in building my houses with this Pasco. Kickoff is about to happen. You know, there haven't been a whole lot of punts in this game that I can remember. Sion Vaki takes it down to the 40. Or is that Sion Vaki? Let me check. Yep, Vaki. Oh, excuse me. So Sion Vaki's doing the kick returns. Who knows? He might be the replacement for Khalif Raymond if going forward, if he's still injured and stuff. I want to check the punting statistics because I don't think there's been too much punting. Chicago has no punt returns. So Jack Fox has not been on the field much today. Goff, play action. Darts, check down, probably gain about 5 yards to Gibbs. Check down to Gibbs. But the Bears did punt at least once, and Tom Kennedy returned that. Oh, Craig Reynolds is doing did a kick return today too. I forgot Craig Reynolds did that every now and then. $5:25 to go in the third quarter. Goff under center, 2nd and 6. The handoff to Gibbs, who goes to the right side with it. Gets the first down. So the Lions are running the clock down, I think. Ben Johnson has a quote on Caleb Williams. It seems like the most AI type of quote I've ever seen. But people are going to take it out of proportion. They'll think, oh, Ben Johnson wants to come and coach Caleb Williams. Goff checks down to Laporta. Gets no yards on the play, though. Ben Johnson's like, I don't know. I'd love to get inside that guy's mind and understand what he's thinking because he's just as much of a mastermind as Brad Holmes. Goff takes the snap and shotgun. Processing. He's pressured, though. And he goes down. Zach Piskins gets credited with the sack. It's third down now. Haven't seen that too often in this game. We know it wasn't Sewell's fault. Goff literally just trips on something and falls down, and then the bear lands on him. First sack of the game, they say. 3rd and 17. Ball at the 44. Goff and shotgun. Everyone's lined up on the line. Drop back to pass. Goff scrambling to his left. Check down to St. Brown, and he runs. He gets the first down. When in doubt, get it to St. Brown. The bread and butter. Although that was more of like a check down, like here I am where the linebacker should be type of play, not like a cross route down the middle, I guess. First and 10 at the 39. Goff and shotgun. Gibbs standing to his right. He hands it up. Oh, it's a trick. Reverse play. J-Mo has it to the right side. Runs out of bounds. It was handed off to Gibbs, and then he handed off immediately to Williams, and it was a reverse. Sideline reporters talking. 2nd and 3. Goff under center. Kennedy in motion. Hands off to Craig Reynolds. He gets the first down and more. There you go, Craig. Nice pull block by Laporta there. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. Goff under center. J-Mo in motion. Gibbs behind him. Gibbs gets the ball, goes up the middle of it, gains 4 yards. Lions are trying to eat the clock right now. A minute to go. 1:06 and counting to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's quickly check the time of possession. Team stats. Yeah, Detroit right now 26-13, while Bears 18-47. So we are winning that game by like 8 minutes or so. This is exactly the type of game we want to play. 2nd and 6, Goff under center. Hands off to Gibbs. Going up the middle with it again. Gains about 3 yards. It's 3rd and 3. But they're walking off the field because the 3rd quarter is about to expire. And this is the first time I will remember Lions in the third quarter with twice the score as the Bears. End of the third quarter, Lions lead Bears 34-17. I made that comment on there. No one's in here right now, so. But thank you to anybody who has visited. So, but yeah. Rolled, and I'm visiting jail, so I don't have to spend money. That's good. No one's near my. Well, someone's in jail, so they could roll 4 doubles and land on my purple. Oh, he got out of jail, but he rolled snake eyes and landed on my mortgage. Oh, he landed snake eyes again and landed on my purple. Now I got his money. The mortgage stuff. All right, this is what I've been waiting for. He rolled double snake eyes and he landed on my stuff and he gave me $500. Now I'm in business. Back to back snake eyes. How often do you see that? Oh, we're back. 3rd and 3. Goff, play action. Lobs it up in the end zone. Incomplete. No one there. Intended for St. Brown. All right, I'll deal with that 500 stuff in a minute because we're back to our main function, which is watching this Lions team. There were 2 people covering St. Brown, and he beat both of them. But the pass was too far ahead of him. Fourth and 3, and we're going for it. Goff takes a snap. Oh, incomplete. Turnover on downs. No flags. It was good coverage on Edmonds on St. Brown, I'll admit. It was interesting. The first half of the game, Lions were going for field goals in that situation. Now, in the second half here, while we're up by 17, they were going for it. I guess they feel comfortable that they're going to win this game, and, why not? All right, my turn. I'm going to roll the dice. Then I'm going to. I'm just going to go ahead and try to build towards hotels as best I can, and then I'll unmortgage my my orange and my electric company. $141 left. $141 left, and one of my purples has 4, so I think I'll leave it there till the next one because I have another opponent coming up to my stuff. And sure enough, he lands on one of my hotels. I got $900 now. We're still on commercial break. No one's in my chats, but that's okay. That one's out of jail, but he just misses mine. Now my turn. Roll the dice. 1, 2, 3. We got a hotel on that last one. Then unmortgaged my other two. Now let's see if I can trade it for something. Oh, we're back. There's not a lot of attractive, creative trades I could do with that one right now, but I'll get there later. First and 10 for the Bears at the 18-yard line. Williams under center. Play action. Getting pressured. Gets rid of the ball. Caught by Odunze. First down. Or I'm sorry, Keenan Allen. Nice job by number 51 on the Lions. Who's 51? Ben Neiman. Nice job, Ben Neiman. Williams takes the snap and shotgun. Processing. Pass to Cole Clement. Gains about 7 yards there. Or 8, whatever. Second and 2. Oh, fumble. Oh, I picked it up. But it's a tackle for loss. Zarius Smith got to him. Another botched pitch, it looked like. Third and 7. Announcers are talking about what kind of head coach they want and how they should understand the offense, like setting up play action and stuff. Meanwhile, Bears offside penalty. Larry Boromon. But knowing who is running the Bears, they'll probably go with a defensive-minded coach like they always do and always screw everything up. Ryan Poles their GM, assuming he's still the GM at the end of the season. Third and 12. Ball at the 26. Williams drops back, gets rid of the ball. Keenan Allen gets it down at the 30. Won't be enough for a first down, though. So fourth down. Bears are probably going to have to punt. They had the camera on Jack Campbell for a little bit, and I was wondering what the heck they were talking about. Jack Campbell was trying to pump up the crowd, I guess. Oh, no, they're going for it on 4th and 7. Okay. Okay, Bears got the first down on a pass to Keenan Allen. All right. Keenan Allen, Terrion Arnold on the coverage. Keenan Allen gets another first down across the 50. There's a lot of yelling on the Lions' defensive side. Like a lot of confusion and stuff, I guess. I don't understand what's going on, but another pass by deep one. Keenan Allen makes a really good one. His best catch yet with Brian Branch on coverage. Dang, we got to shut down Keenan Allen. Bears are moving the ball. They're down at the 27. Maybe the Lions call a timeout, but then again, Lions get too many men field penalty. Come on, Lions. Let's kill the momentum. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Williams drops back. He's under pressure, scrambling to his right. Campbell coming up to try to get him. But he tosses out of bounds. At least I thought that was Campbell. There's 51, Niemann. Quick pass to the left. Branch is right there to tackle him, though. DJ Moore. It's 3rd and 6 for the Bears. At the 23. Williams in shotgun. Running back standing right to his left, slightly in front of him. And plays whistle dead on a penalty. False start on the offense. Third and 11. Ball's at the 28 now. Williams in shotgun. Processing. Pressure, and he gets sacked. There's a sack finally by a bunch of Lions. Looks like number 69, Muhammad. Al-Quaiden Muhammad with the sack. Yep, they all confused them, and a bunch of Lions are there. Onwuzurike was there. Jack Campbell was there. Zadarius Smith was there. As a key sack. And the Bears are going to go for it on 4th and 20. Nope, they call a timeout instead. Sideline reporter just talking about uh, charity stuff for the Bears. Oh, now are they punting? Yep, kind of had to. Fair catch called by Tom Kennedy. That was a good job by the Lions there. That wasn't a red zone situation, but it was. They did a good job stopping that drive there. Keenan Allen had our number there, and then the Lions eventually killed it, capped it off, capped it with that sack. All right. My turn to roll dice. I got doubles with 12. Community chest. Income tax refund. Collect $20. Chance. It's to the nearest railroad. Well, that gets me 200 without spending on income tax or those hotels there. So that's a good sign. Now I have a bunch of cash to spare. I want to make a trade for something. The only other properties I own is one orange and one utilities. And I want to kind of get the Shoe has light blue, two light blues. I kind of want to acquire those, but I would mean giving Shoe a third orange, and then he could build on orange, and I don't want that to happen. Shoe also owns the other utility. Battleship, meanwhile, owns two railroads. I could just start building on railroads that way. Let's offer a Battleship a trade for the railroads. See if he likes one orange and one utility for a railroad. Nope. I'll try the trade one more time, but I'll add $100 to it. Actually, let's do 125. Still rejected. All right, I guess I'll just wait out the other three opponents until I start bankrupting them, and then I acquire their properties that way. Meanwhile, the game is back on. First and 10 for the Lions. Goff under center. Running back in the backfield. Who gets the ball? Goes up the middle of it. Gains about 5 yards. At Lions fan, Christmas wish list. A new MCL, a healthy defensive Super Bowl ring. Hmm. Second and 5. Same coverage as last play. Gibbs gets it again. gets down to the 20, 2 yards shy of a first down. Lions are trying to eat the clock. Ooh, we get a game break. It's 27-21 Eagles. So Eagles scored a touchdown at some point, but the Commanders are still right in the game. Come on, Commanders. Goff and shotgun now, 3rd and 2. Play clock at 0. Did they get them to jump, or is it false start 73? Mahogany, that's you, man. We're talking about the Eagles and the Vikings in the last 3 games of each teams. Okay, now it's 3rd and 7. Goff takes a snap and shotgun, passes, caught, first down, St. Brown. When in doubt, throw it to St. Brown. Hand off to Gibbs again. Or Reynolds, excuse me. Lions are running the ball to eat the clock. Commercial break. I don't know why, but yeah, why are we on a commercial break? Okay. I think I'm gonna try to acquire the oranges. I'm gonna offer Shu uh, my electric company plus $300. Let's see what that does. Oh, they accepted the trade. So now I have all 3 of the oranges. I don't have electric company anymore, and I have 590 left. I have some opponents coming up, so this is a good time to start building on the oranges. 190 left, and I will be content with that. And I put the second house on the last one there because it's slightly more valuable than the other 2. New York Avenue, the one right before Free Space. So that one has 2. The other 2 have 1. And I have 190 left to make it around the board until Pasco to 200. The one side of the board I like to have control of the most. Dog just landed on myself for 900, and I bankrupt him. But the game is on, and Goff sideline passes it to Gibbs, but it goes over his head and incomplete. I'll get back to that Monopoly game in a minute. They're showing highlights of the Lions offense, tearing it up. Where are we at right now? So the 28-yard line, Goff takes it. Oh, incomplete there. Why did we go to commercial break there? I don't. Must have been an administrative timeout for some reason. Excuse me. Oh, the Lions have their first punt today. But they ate a bunch of clock, so there's 5:41 and counting to go in the game. It bounces to them at the 30. They take it to the 35. All right. Commercial break again. Which ones did I acquire? I acquired Short Line, a railroad, 2 of the Reds. Oh, and he had 2 of the hotels on the Baltic and Mediterranean. So I'll unmortgage the 2 Reds and then trade them. Oh, I forgot to unmortgage the railroad. I didn't realize it was done. Two back-to-back opponents are landing on the community chest in between my oranges. Or no, wait, that's me. I'm the one that rolled. Never mind. Duh. All right, I end the turn. Now I'm going to trade the 2 Reds to Battleship for his 2 railroads. Hopefully he likes that trade. Nope, he rejected the trade. Oh, I also have all 3 greens. I didn't realize that. Well, maybe Battleship will like those ones instead. Because Battleship has $15 left and not very many properties. So he won't be able to build on green. So I'll make that trade. Trade 3 of my greens for his 2 railroads. And the trade works. And I need to unmortgage that short line I acquired because I forgot to do that earlier. And then I have 3 railroads at this point. I want to get that 4th one. But I don't want to give. Shu has $2,000, so I don't want to trade both Reds for that one. I'll just end the turn and let things play out. Anyway, 1st and 10. Bears at the ball at the 35. Williams takes the snap. Processing. Scrambles. Zadarius Smith is pursuing him. 53 is chasing him, and he gets like 5 yards going out of bounds. Who is 53? Trevor Nowalski on the pursuit. I'm turning on the massage function of my recliner chair. 2nd and 4. Williams in shotgun. Quick pass to the left. Catches it. Gets the first down. Williams on the snap. 1st and 10. Processing. Goes deep with it. Incomplete. Nowhere near there. Coach of the Year candidates: Kevin O'Connell, Dan Campbell, Sean Payton, Dan Quinn. These awards to me don't matter. If they do their jobs well enough to deserve it, then great. But I don't care if they win it, because that's like the only award that matters is the Super Bowl championship. So it's not like the NFL is going to give the Lions their flowers anyway after the honors show last year. Williams running around. He's going to scramble and get the first down and slide. Williams takes the snap. He's under pressure. He gets shipped up this time. Who was that? Announcers are talking all about Dan Campbell. I'm trying to figure out who just came out of nowhere and got that sack. I'll check the play-by-play. It was Melifonwu, I guess. But I spoiled the next play for me, because apparently I'm slightly behind. Yep, Za'Darius Smith roughing the passer. Za'Darius Smith has had a couple of penalties like that. I know he's a veteran. I know he's just got to be a little bit smarter. He probably didn't see that he didn't have the ball when he was pursuing him, because he had a funky time getting past that tackle, doing backflips and matrix kung fu stuff. Williams just a snap and shotgun. 1st and 10. Dumps off to Keenan Allen. Gets about 4 yards. And there's another flag. Or Odunze, excuse me. Hands to the face defense, 69. Muhammad. There's 3:10 left to go in the game. Lions have twice the score as the Bears, 34-17. Defense has to show that they can shut down this hopefully last drive, second to last drive or whatever. They're at what, the 23-yard line now? Williams takes a snap. Did he catch that? Clock is running. 3 minutes, 2:57 minutes and counting. Yeah, I caught it. It's a red zone play, but the first down is at the 7. So it's 2nd and 4. Williams takes the snap, lobs it up. Terry Arnold rejects it like basketball style in the end zone. There's another red zone situation for the Lions, and that's a good play there. So this is where Lions defense, I expect them to be good. Oh, yeah. Swat that away. Terry and Arnold. Very nice play. Intended for DJ Moore. Yep. Third and 4. For the first down, Bears need to get to the 7, though. Williams takes the snap. Pass across the middle. Batted away by Brian Branch. Nice defense. 4th and 4. And they look like they're going to go for it, unless they're trying to draw us off sides. Play clock at 3, 2, 1. Snapped. Williams processing. We're processing. Ball's up. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Late flag. Dang it. It's not against the Lions, is it? Terry and Arnold's yelling about something. Pittman's there. Melifon was there. Lady refs talking to the other refs. No foul. All right, turnover on downs. So I counted 3 red zone situations for Lions defense today. Not only did they prevent a touchdown, they didn't. It wasn't even a field goal situation, and it was a turnover on downs. So that's 2 for 3. That's over half. So Lions are doing really good at what I hope they would do good at there. Goff hands off to Gibbs. Or Jefferson, actually, who's in the game. Gains about 6 yards there. Clock is down to 2:15 and counting. Approaching the 2-minute warning. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Lions are still up by twice the score, 34-17, with 2 minutes to go in the game. Meanwhile, Washington is ahead of the Eagles right now, 28-27, 7:39 to go in the game, but Philadelphia has the ball, so come on, Commanders. That would be huge. All right, back to this Monopoly game. Oh, yeah. I acquired 3 railroads and trades after I bankrupt Dog. And I could build on I'd rather wait till I have like $400-ish before I start building on the Browns or the Violets, whatever you want to call them. They are brown on this one, but I know on the traditional board they're violet. So, and I have the massager function going on in my Recliner right now because I've had lower back issues for the last few days. So, since my last day of work on Friday, my sleep schedule has just been crazy. Just waiting for people to land on my stuff. How the heck did Shoe get like $2,000? Oh, Battleship missed my purples, but he landed on my railroads, which is $100. I want to get the fourth one to make it 200 though. Just going through the motions. Had to pay $70 for waterworks because I traded the other utilities a shoe before. Maybe that's why, because of the freaking nah. Getting back to the game. Goff hands off again to Jefferson. Yep, Jefferson, and he gets close to the first down. I don't know if he got it. Practice squad Jefferson, an Oregon State alumnus. Third and 1 for the Lions. Minute 20 to go and counting. They're at the 20-yard line. They hand it off again, and he gets the first down. Game break. Jaden Daniels lobs up. Wide open. Alameda here. There's a flag on the play, but it must not have been relevant. Jared Goff chance at starting again. Looks like he took a knee. Looks like that'll be game. Took care of business in Chicago. 13th win this season. That's the most in franchise history. That's more than last year, too. They're all out doing their handshakes and everything. And that's it for the live stream. Thank you for all of you who joined. I'm going to be doing a YouTube short recapping my thoughts on this game soon. So, but I'm very satisfied with how this game turned out. We got the win, and there's been no injuries for the Lions. I know Chicago had one, and I hope that guy gets healthy and all that. So, and last we checked, the Eagles are losing to the Commanders. So hopefully we can get a little breathing room in that there. Minnesota plays later this afternoon. So that game will probably be starting up very soon. So thank you guys for joining me. And as always, go Lions, one pride.